Continuing on with this part two of the sit down lesson of the recent airstrikes or launch ballistic missiles from Iran of their force. They did Iran did a simulation type tech drill, war games that they're doing, showing Israel a message, and they show a force. Continuing on with the reading of part two of the sit down lesson. Continuing on with the reading, it says Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced that the Moshchim last month that Tel Aviv will not hesitate to attack Iran. A large number of at least two variants of long-range ballistic missiles, the EMA and Quabdul, were shown being launched and hitting targets with a claimed precisions of under 4 meters and 13 feet. The state television called Palmashim in central Israel, the largest airbase of the Zionist regime in occupied territory. The Iranian Guard Corps Commander in Chief Hassan Sabmali said the forces for the first time had succeeded in launching a long-range ballistic missiles from a warship. This is new achievement increasing the range of our naval influence and power to any desired location because our ocean traversing warships can be at any time in the ocean. He said there will be no safe place for any power that wants to create insecurity for us. And this is a from Twitter, which is X, which is formerly known as Twitter, from Cat, published by them, and give it a video play from 4:55 a.m. at February 13th, 2024.
رونمایی از سامانه پرتاب موشک بالستیک از روی ناو، نسل جدید موشک عماد.
It says the translation firing a disful ballistic missiles from the Shahadi Makodavi warship in a container launch. Footage carried by by state television showed two long ballistic missiles being launched from the Shahadi Makodavi in a multi-purpose warship capability of carrying a various of missiles, drones, and radio systems. The mission, which have claimed a range of at least 1,700 kilometers, 1,056 miles, was supposedly launched from somewhere in the Sea of Oman and hit targets in a desert in a central Iran. It's the prophet Joel 3 verse 9. Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty man, let all the men of war draw near, and let them come up. Right, rising tensions between Iran and the Israel Defense Force over there in Western Asia. This is the prophet Joel 3 verse 10. Beat your plowshares and the swords and the plenty hooks and the spears, and let the weak say I am strong. So with that, this was just a continuing what I left off at part 1, and this is our part 2 of the sit down lesson. As it says again, Iran simulates strikes on Israeli base as it showcased naval force. So with that, hopefully this sit down lesson was edifying from part 1 and part 2 of this recent news article from AlJazeera.com. As it reads again, Iran simulates strike on Israeli base as it showcased naval forces. The display is seen as a clear message to Israel and the United States as the war in Gaza spreads tensions across the region. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem HaKadosh. Shalom to the elders Wa'akim Wa'akwaf. And I say Shalom in the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, in His only begotten Son, Ba'Hashem, in the name of Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashon Kodash, the Holy Tongue. In the until next time, I will say shalom.